Hello and welcome. I'm super excited that you guys are here, ready to learn more about Credit Leverage X. In this video, if you watch to the end, we're going to teach you the 4 steps to the working American's way to riches. So Credit Leverage X, using your credit, building your credit, getting out of debt to use other people's money or the bank's money to make yourself rich and create generational wealth and financial freedom. So what would your life look like if in the next 6 months you were able to get access to $500,000? That you could use to change your life forever. Now you have to use it wisely. You'd be able to start that business you've always dreamed about. You'd probably be able to quit your job, maybe even. You'd be able to go on vacation for once and have peace of mind knowing that all your bills are going to get paid and you're going to be able to get groceries without worrying about the price of eggs. That's why we put this all together, because we're tired of everybody being slaves to the system, just working jobs that they hate, feeling stuck, worried that bill collectors are going to call them constantly, worried that, they're never going to be able to get out of the certain situation. And we've literally put together a roadmap and a plan to help, people get where they want to go. Do you have anything you want to add to that, Gino?
No, absolutely. This is the path to freedom, I would say. It's a path to get yourself free of the day-to-day grind that working Americans have every day, which I've gone through. I worked, in engineering for 14 years, so I know how it is. At the end of the day, you want to be able to have that time for your family, your friends, and this is the opportunity of a lifetime to get into something that gives you access to money that you didn't have, and create a generational wealth.
Yeah, exactly. And we are going to talk a lot about money, but me and Gino are both on the same page. Life is really all about the people that you spend it with and the experiences that you get to have. And most people, though, they're working all the time. They're struggling. They don't get to spend as much time as they would with families. They don't get to go on to the places that they've always wanted to go. And that's just not a life that we want to promote. We want to promote abundance. We want to promote freedom. And that's kind of what we're here. So again, this is a 4-step process. Step 1, though, is get out of bad debt. I was looking at some statistics. It's like 60% of all Americans are in horrible debt. And then like 82% of businesses that fail are in debt. And it's because they had a lack of cash flow that they failed. So the first thing that we have to start with everything is just be honest and figure out where you're financially at and how to get out of bad debt. When we say bad debt, Gino, kind of like, what are we kind of talking about, you think?
So it's mainly the debt that you accumulated, throughout your life, or something that you kind of like using credit cards just to buy things, like whether it's going to get some groceries or spending money on some people pay rent on credit, so I know that as well. But it just depends on where your debt is, and that debt has been either not paid or has kind of stained your credibility, and now you're in a bad situation where you're either paying high interest, 20-30% interest on credit cards or loans, and you're just basically continuous. It's a continuous cycle. It's almost like the black hole, and you just keep falling down that cycle, and you can never get out because your rates are so high. You're not making enough money, so that's your bad debt.
So this is kind of how our program is set up to really help you kind of get out of debt, because like we have to start somewhere, right? And I'm just going to read the little quote at the bottom. Without changing the lifestyle which got you into debt, you cannot get out of it. First, we're going to help you fix your financial mindset. We're going to give you like a financial audit. We're going to help you come up with a financial plan that's just for you. We're going to help you save more money and then help you learn how to make more money. And again, as we're going through this, guys, people are going to be in different phases of their lives. This program isn't just for people that are struggling, but we do know that we want to help everybody. No matter what, though, this next couple steps is what we're going to be really focusing on. Next thing we're going to do for step 2 is fix your credibility. And the cool thing about our program is not only are we going to teach you how to fix your credit, but we can actually fix your credit incredibly fast.
So there's a lot of things that people are not aware of, and how to clean credit. There's multiple venues. The old traditional ways of disputing and challenging credit, those are the old ways. Those take forever, and there's now the fastest way possible, which is using a direct method, and we actually attack the bureaus directly and require them to give us a 30-day return on our emails and letters or whatever correspondence we have. So time-wise, it just like stretches your time to less than 3 months. I would say we help all people, right? So it doesn't matter where you are. If you're coming in, you're in bad debt and you need to get your debt cleaned out, we'll help you there. If you need to get your credit fixed to get yourself in a position where you can get access to money, we can help you there. Now, if you're ready to get money now, and you have your credit score is above 700, and you have no negative accounts and no negative inquiries, or your account's completely clean, you still need credibility, and you still need to build that credibility if you haven't already, and we can help you there and get you access to money. And we also help people that are already in business, entrepreneurs that have done business in their life and understand credit and also want to have access to money. And those individuals are, ready to go. So we can help you there.
We're going to remove negative inquiries or late payments off your credit. We're going to, again, kind of go after the bureaus through a system called arbitration. We'll do it all for you, or we'll teach you how to do it yourself. But we really recommend, if you want to go the fast route and just like basically save time and get this ball rolling and get to where you want to go as fast as possible, that we're the best solution in the market. I don't think there's very many people that actually even know how we're able to fix people's credit so fast. But we're going to help you get access to fix your credit, then get access to credit lines. We have like really great connections. A credit line is basically just someone vouching for you. And when you get these credit lines, it's going to help you go from, 650 to 750 at a relatively really fast sort of time, or at least give you an increase when we're about to apply for funding and stuff like that. So we'll help you settle existing debt, remove bankruptcies, child support, evictions, late payments, inquiries, and really just get your credit on the right track and improve it so that we can help you get to the next step, which is basically get maximum amount of funding. Now, this isn't art. It's like if you've ever talked to other business owners that have probably tried to do this on their own, like you're going to get shut down. And the reason that you need to work with us is because we have a bulletproof vetted system that's going to help you get maximum amount of funding.
So, maximum funding means you've prepared yourself either on the personal side and the business side. Because everything, when it comes to credit, people always talk about, oh, I can get business credit. You can get business credit only if your personal credit is good. There's, regardless of any credit line in the world, in the United States at least, you have those banks, they require your personal credit to be kind of like a collateral for your credit lines. And getting maximum funding goes back to the last step, which is your credibility. And your credibility goes back to the step of having a good credit score and a credit report, not just a score. The core score can be 800, but you got no credibility. Nobody's going to give you funding. So you got to realize how important it is to set yourself up for success by removing bad debt, by getting your credit fixed or fixed faster than you would, take months or years. Some people are taking just to get their credit fixed. And then on the next step will be to actually get access to money. But how do you do that? You need access to credibility, and we have that as well. So now you just have all the sauce necessary to get you maximum funding. Nobody on the market is doing what we're doing. I've worked with actually know about this system and how it works and how we maximize it. And for anybody that wants maximum funding, this is the only way to do it.
Yeah, we're going to teach you how to do this for your own personal funding, which is the first thing. But then we're going to teach you how to get even more money by starting an LLC, creating a business so you can get funding for a brand new LLC, a brand new business. Or if you have an established business and you just want to get more funding, we're going to help you do that as well. And the reason we say maximum amount of funding is like, sure, maybe you could fix your credit and get like, a couple credit cards here or there, but we have an actual system so that we know how to talk to the banks, talk to our connections, use our network to make sure that we are getting you the large amount of money that you need or that you want to change your life. That's pretty much the whole goal of this whole little situation.
Getting maximum funding means to be able to access money at, starting at 0% interest for 24 months, potentially to, business loans or business credit cards that may be, 8 to 12% and, still access to $20,000 to $30,000 credit lines. We do all methods, credit card stacking, loans, SBAs, we can do them all. It's just, for us, it's a matter of getting you maximum funding. Exactly what we're saying is if whatever you want, if you want maximum funding, we'll get you everything. We'll apply for all the banks that are available, and we'll get you the max. Everybody is different depending on where they are on their credit score, as far as their credit report as well. It depends on how much credibility they have. That's why the idea that we talked about earlier, which is the credit lines or the trade lines, being able to have those applied before you do funding is so important, and growing yourself in a positive way as far as getting access to money instead of just struggling trying to apply for banks and getting denied. You're going to apply, you're going to get denied. Then you have an inquiry, you have to remove their inquiry. It's a whole process. If somebody's not telling you how to do it, if you're trying to do it yourself, I'm sorry to tell you, I failed multiple times, and you are going to fail. And you're going to be like, what did I do wrong? Right. So then you want to make sure that you don't make those mistakes and you don't have to go through this process again, because fixing your credit, removing inquiries, it's a headache. It's hard. Not everybody can do it. And that's why we offer the fastest route, and we want to be able to give you maximum funding through the methods that we know. And that information is kind of only to this exclusive individuals that actually have access to which bureaus each bank kind of like pulls from. So that
Right.
information now becoming more public, but still there's exclusive banks, exclusive credit unions that not everybody work with.
Yeah.
We work with them because we already know them. We work with these individuals. We have the connections, we have the resources. So when I want to apply for a credit union like Navy Federal, or if I want to apply to Alliant Credit Union, I have the connections there. I'm able to get the application through, even if you may not be a member or you may not be in the Navy, for example. These like that are kind of like very important to get into, and those accounts are very valuable because you can get up to 20, 30, 40, $50,000 just from one bank. So those exclusive access really what we're trying to explain to you guys, that way nobody else is doing that kind of maximization.
It's like life changing, and it's like you got to follow the process though, and we work directly with you to make sure that you do it right so you can get maximum amount of funding. Okay, so
Exactly.
again, this could be for your personal or business funding. We'll help you apply the correct way and like set up your LLCs, set up your personal profile correctly, so that whenever you do go and apply, it's super easy, and you just can really start to kind of have fun trying to figure out, oh, this company is going to, or this business is going to give me this rate, this business is going to give me this, and like Gino says before in some of our content, he literally has people begging him to take their money, or to basically get funding from them. So
They
we want to
want
get you in a
they
power position just like that.
they're gonna start calling you. They're gonna start wanting you to get you money. At the end of the day, this is a situation where you want to be the person that's that is now not in need, but you're in a situation that you want funding, right? You
Yeah.
don't need it anymore. When you have funding, you have money. When you have access to money, you're no longer in a scarcity state. You're in an abundance state, and you're like sitting around. Well, who can get me the best rates? It's not about whether I got money. It's about I got money. How much money can you give me, and how cheap can I borrow it? That's really what it is, and that's what I want to kind of touch on, is that we are more driven in the sense of getting the right funding. Everybody's about getting funding, right? Getting the right funding is really what we're preaching here, is that
Yeah.
not everybody sets themselves up for success and gets the right funding, and also being able to learn how to access the money. That's the next step.
Step 4, learn how to leverage the credit to create cash flowing assets, buying real estate, starting or buying businesses or flipping businesses, other investment opportunities. We've got the bulletproof and vetted best ways. If you've always wanted to get into real estate, this is how you do it. It's not wholesaling or doing a bunch of other, lame things. It's about getting your money right, finding great opportunities, using credit to leverage it, turn them into cash flowing assets. And we're going to teach you exactly how to do that. Because now that you've come through, like you've made it through step 1, step 2, step 3, now you have funding, right? You have access to 85 grand, 100 grand, 500 grand, whatever it is that we're able to get you. Now, what do? Right? You're not just going to go pop bottles in the club and go into debt. No, you're going to use this money to change your life forever. So change your family's life, create generational wealth, create financial freedom by using this money to, again, buy real estate, start businesses, buy businesses, or find other investment opportunities. It's going to basically change your life. And that's what we're here to do. That's what this is really all about. Do you have anything you want to add to that, Gino?
No, I think that you said it best. Where being able to use the money that you got access to, and essentially to invest in cash flowing assets, and have those assets pay back your original loan. This is the trick of the game. Like you can have money, but why use your own money when you can leverage other people's money? And I always say the bank's money, because getting money from other people, that's pretty hard, right? But not
Yeah.
everybody can do it. I know people that raise millions of dollars in real estate, but at the same time, they have to go through a process and getting people's credibility to actually want them to invest with them. But in this situation, you are the credibility. You are the one man, one woman, wonder. And this says you can do it yourself. You don't need other people's money. You need the bank's money. And that's what we're going to get you access to. In this case, using the bank's money, leveraging that, and then being able to cash flow on these assets and pay back your original loan amount, so you never have to pay for it yourself. That's the power of credit leverage.
We're going to put you on some game is what I'm trying to get at. We're going to teach you everything we know. We're going to have other experts as well that come in frequently into Credit Leverage X and coach and teach you, investing, eToro, e-commerce, like what are the best things for you to do with your money so that you can be set up for success, and it's not going to be confusing anymore. You're going to have a clear path to the good life, basically. So what we're going to teach you, though, is we're going to teach you first how to leverage all the credit that you got to create financial freedom and become a smart investor. All right. We're going to teach you how to liquidate only allowed to people inside of our community on how we do it. Ethically turn your credit into cash, basically, and then turn that cash into assets, like as we said before. We're going to also teach you all the other credit card stuff, where we're going to teach you how to get all the rewards so that when you can travel first class and not pay for flights or hotels or dinners, and get cashback rewards as well from all of the different credit card bonuses and points and things like that. Like that's all just kind of a game at this point where you get to find the best credit cards, find the best rewards, and basically use them how you want. We're going to teach you how to also do more liquidation, how to start investing in real estate, how to start investing in businesses, and how to invest in some games in the market. We're basically just going to teach you what we know works so that you can change your life. Yeah. So those 4 steps, that is like the path to riches. That's the path to get out. We help you get out of bad debt, help you fix your credibility, help you get maximum amount of funding, and then we teach you how to turn that funding into cash flowing assets so that you can create financial freedom, generational wealth, change your life forever. And it's all inside of our program that we're basically putting together. We want to make you an offer, but that's not all, folks. We also have bonuses, right? We got a bunch of coaching programs. I've had multiple ventures. We're going to basically teach you everything you need to know about real estate investing, about wholesaling, about doing creative financing. This has been proven and tested. I've got more successful wholesalers and creative financing clients than I've had out of any other industry. And I want to teach you guys basically how to find trending businesses, right? So you take your leverage, your credit, it will show you what businesses right now are trending so that you can make easy money by basically turning the credit into a business that makes you profit every single day on repeat without having to worry about it. I'm going to teach you how to basically get sales in abundance, how to basically book yourself full of sales calls, how to build a sales team, and how to master the art of the close. That way you can take the credit, teach yourself how to make an offer, how to book sales calls for yourself, and start to close and make tons of money. We're also going to teach you, Gino knows how to basically teach you how to start a car rental business and become a full-time investor. And we actually have a bunch of other bonuses that didn't even fit on the screen that we're going to, so there's lots of opportunity, guys. That's just what I want to say. We're going to have a basically private community full of entrepreneurs where you're going to get access to investment opportunities before anyone else. So this is what the Credit Leverage X program really looks like behind the curtain. All right, you're going to get lifetime access to our community of like-minded entrepreneurs. And what's cool about it, guys, is you come in right with an idea. You're going to meet people. You're going to network. And if you get access to, let's say $300,000 in funding, you meet someone who's also interested and they get access to $200,000. You guys together have $500,000 in assets that you can maybe partner and go and do and build a business and create your own empire. Super powerful, super great to have a community of just like power players to touch base with. You're going to get access lifetime to all the video trainings. That means that every week we are creating new video trainings and we're putting them out there. So it's going to continue to just grow and return value. You get access to our team 24/7 via chat. So you can ask any kind of questions. If you need help at any moment, we're there to basically help you out. You get 3 group coaching calls per week. You get access to our credit repair experts. So if you have any difficult questions or anything that you're like trying to figure out, we have like professionals who are going to basically help you do that. You get 4 one-on-one calls, and that's basically for each step of the way. So, basically first how to get out of bad debt, how to fix your credit, how to get funding, and then leverage your credit the right way. So you get one-on-one calls so that we're like right there, really willing to help you and be a mentor to you. You'll get access to all of our credit repair assets, funding assets, the Credit Leverage X community and systems. So like that's basically, more networking and things like that. And then systems to get more credit and basically keep growing and keep expanding, as well as access to investment opportunities before anyone else on the marketplace. We have private groups where we basically are all going to be investing in things that we believe in and we know.
Exactly. And I want to touch on that. That's the community. It's so so important. Masterminds or individuals that are like-minded, whatever it is. At the end of the day, we've all gone through the same cycles. and we're all learning together. So that's the community is very powerful when people are coming together. No longer are you alone in this struggle, especially if you're an entrepreneur like myself and Robert. We understand the struggles that it is to be an entrepreneur, and how hard it is to get yourself on your feet. And that's why we want to be able to help those individuals get access to money that they need have and be able to use that to invest in their businesses or whatever they want to do. In this case, if they had a business that they're already currently doing, they can help fund that business, or we'll help you start a new business. We'll help you get your LLC started. We'll help you start that next the next step in your life. Basically, it's a personal change. It's a mindset change. It's a community that's here for you, and we have individuals that are in different areas in their life, and we will help all those individuals get to the next step. To that way, everybody can be a mastermind. Everybody can sit on a table with myself and Robert and spit this kind of game about as far as real estate business and credit, in this case, using credit to make that money happen for you. This is the best way to do it. You don't have to go and make a bunch of money right off the bat. You can access money, use the money and start a business. You can access money, use money to invest in your current business. You can access money and learn how to do card, learn how to do real estate, learn how to do marketing. You learn, whatever it is, we have that ability to show you. And as well as our community, we have a lot of entrepreneurs that have grown in this community that want more individuals like yourself to partner with, because they're all looking to partner up on business deals. And the guys that can do it are there, and they want to be able to buy multifamily homes, real estate, all that stuff is available. Commercial real estate, we're getting into commercial now. So there's a lot of things that that are available for the community, and I really want to emphasize that.
Yeah, so you're going to get a seat at the table. You're going to be in on the war room talks and brainstorming sessions, and just kind of be able to work with us. We don't work with everybody, though. I want to tell that everybody right now. Yeah. You are going to have to make an investment. It's not a free group. You're going to have to do some hard work, fixing your credit. We're going to help you as much as we possibly can, but I just don't want to lie to you. Like, it's not going to be just like snap your fingers. This is a process. This is a mindset shift. This is a life-changing opportunity here for you. And because it's so like hands-on and just so powerful, we only have limited amount of spots, and these spots fill up relatively quickly. And whenever they do fill up, we basically just take down the page and we'll notify people, and we'll basically send you out. So book a call right now, fill out the form, see if you qualify. You don't have to have perfect credit. You don't have to, be worried about anything like that, but we just want to make sure that you're serious, right? We only want to work with serious people that seriously want to change their life, change their financial situation, and basically do the 4 steps that we talked about. If you're interested in figuring that out, then fill out the form below. But that's it, guys. So that's the road, the working American's way to riches, right? We laid it all out there. We gave you the path, and we're basically here saying, join our community, join our program. You can basically make a choice now, right? You can stay where you are, whatever you've been doing, and go back to that. Or you can make a choice to book a call right now and talk to one of us and join us on this way to riches. Escape the rat race. Most men are living quiet lives of desperation. There's a better way, though. There's a better way to find freedom. There's a better way to get out and to live your best life. Get access to money that you never had possible. I mean, what's the other choice? Like, you're going to go work and save up $500,000 at your job? Right. Slim chances. And there's a better way, though. And we literally just laid it out there, and we are offering to help you. We'll hold your hand, we'll mentor you, we'll guide you to this new way. Appreciate you guys for taking the time to watch this video. Any last words, Gino, before we sign off?
Yeah, I think you said it best as well. And this is the way to to riches. It's also I look at it like that dollar sign is almost like your way to freedom, actual freedom. Now, freedom, before you can say freedom is arbitrary or is subjective to the person. I believe there's really one true freedom, and that means not having to spend your time for money. Okay, so that's the true freedom. When your time is not spent on making money, your time is spent with your family and kids, your wife, your friends, your mother, your father, whatever you would rather be doing instead of sitting at work or going or doing what you're doing for money. This is the path to freedom, and I really want to leave everybody with the belief that you can do it. You don't have to quit your job right away. We're not going to tell you, oh, go quit your job and start doing this. No, you can keep your job. You can slowly transition. This is a transitional process. It's not, everybody moves at a different rate. And we're here to really make a difference in people's lives. Because at the end of the day, me and Robert, we're good. We enjoy our life. We have everything going for ourselves. We're happy. We believe that now is we're at the point in our lives where we want to be able to help as many people as possible, and to change their life, because we want the world to be a better place. We don't want people to be struggling. We don't want to see people outside on the streets. We want to see a good community of people that are working and are thriving. And that's possible for everybody if everybody understands how to use money, how to understand what money is and how it's a tool. And that's really where the community and the growth happens for all of us. So I want you guys to make that choice, really think about it and book that call, because myself and Robert, we want it for you. So we really want you to make that change. So that's
Yep.
what I'll say, Robert.
And if you're watching this, go book a call right now. It's not going to be like some, scary call. We're very laid back. We don't necessarily care if you join or not. It's a choice for you, and we're just giving you an opportunity. And then also, if we can help you, we're going to definitely recommend that you work with us. If we can't help you, we'll just kind of like point you in the right direction where you need to go. We have lots of courses and we've got lots of other programs, but this is the main one. If you truly want financial freedom, if you truly want to live a better life and create cash flowing assets, this is the next step. So I look forward to seeing you guys on the other side. Robert Land and Gino Nataro signing off. Thanks for your time.